To set parallel views, first you'll need to switch to the Parallel View Inspector and open the drawer. By default, Artlantis sets for you the first view you can duplicate, apply changes, and finally, create multiple presentations of your model. A particularity of the inspector of parallel views are these three icons representing presets for the camera. To create a top view, just choose this second icon. The camera will instantly reposition itself and show the model in top view. We can learn more about this camera from the 2D window. The red dot is the viewpoint, the camera, and the blue one is the target. The two red lines represent the so-called model width or viewing width, which replaces the viewing angle, in this case, parallel views. These red lines are flexible and they can be stretched. In fact, you zoom in or out of your scene. You can also set an exact value to it right in the inspector. The camera can also be rotated, and the angle should be entered numerically in the appropriate field. We'll duplicate the present camera just to try out the third preset in the inspector, that of axonometry. The camera jumps into an arbitrary position which can be easily changed. If you hold down the Shift key on your keyboard while manipulating the camera, additional lines will appear, helping you keep the main horizontal, vertical directions, or that of 45 degrees. The camera can be moved in the preview as well, with the same mouse buttons we already know from perspective views. Move the camera with the right and left buttons, zoom in, zoom out, and pan. The rest of the parameters for parallel views are similar to the other presentation modes. Each view can be customized separately by assigning to them separate heliodon, light groups, layers, backgrounds, or infinite ground. Activating a heliodon set in 45-degree mode will shift the shadows at 45 degrees automatically, just like in a standard architectural presentation. For parallel views, the clipping box becomes very important because it will generate real sections of your model. Activate it and change its size in the 2D window. Such sections rendered with all shaders, lights, and shadows will always be welcome in a building documentation. Even more, such a parallel view can be rendered up to a scale. To set it, just open the Rendering Parameters dialog. If you wish to render your scene at a certain scale, enter that scale first. Artlantis will automatically adjust the rendering size, and that size will be the correct one. All you need to do is to launch the final calculation. Artlantis will render a still image with one of the most common image file formats, such as JPEG, TIFF, BMP, TGA, or Photoshop format. Parallel views are imperatives in every architectural presentation. Artlantis will help you do them nicely.